Hi everybody, in this video I will show you how to upgrade your Samsung Galaxy Grand Duos to Android 4.4 or better known as KitKat. Actually, to do the step, at first you need to root your Samsung Galaxy Grand Duos. Please subscribe to my channel. I have made a video separately that shows how to root your phone, your Samsung Galaxy Grand. So after your phone is being rooted, it is actually good to go ahead to do the process of upgrading to Android 4.4. Okay, before we start, what I need to do is that in below description you will find there are 4 links to download. So out of that 4, these 2 particular files, such as unofficial 19082.zip and gaps kk20140606 sign.zip, these 2 particular files you need to copy beforehand from your external SD card. Like as you see, if I actually connect my phone to my PC, so what I have done is that in my external SD card I have created a folder that says ROM. Here it says SD card. Okay, here it says is this folder that says ROM, and inside the folder you will find these 2 particular files. I have actually copied and pasted it over here in the SD card. Okay, so after that after this is done, what you need to do is that you just unplug your device from the PC and you press the volume down button, the power button and the home screen button at the same time. You may take a screenshot in the process, but do not worry, it's nothing like that. You just keep on holding them and pressing them till the screen goes blank, and this particular screen appears. Over here it says volume up to continue. So I'll just press a volume up key, and here you will say that once this particular screen comes, you are actually sure that now we can actually go ahead with the process. So what I need to do over here is that I need to go to Odin, another file, the link that I've given in the below description. At first I'm just right clicking on Odin version 3.04, right clicking, and I'll just run it as administrator. Just give it some time, it will read the full file. Yeah, now it's over here, but before doing I'm just pressing run as administrator and it says yes. Okay, now I'm just connecting my phone with the data cable over here. Okay, now see, once the phone is connected over here it turns blue. If it is blue, then your installation of Odin is good. Actually, if it turns red, then that means you do not have Samsung keys installed in your PC. Please be sure that Samsung keys, Samsung KIES keys, you need to install it at first. Once the keys is properly installed, this particular thing will turn blue. Okay, now you see over here the auto reboot button, a check button is clicked and reset time is clicked. I do not need the reset time to be set up, just this particular thing. Okay, after that I'm selecting PDA over here, the checkbox, and clicking on the button PDA. Okay, now just this folder where the Odin and the other files are there is this recovery file where, so I'll just select this particular file and I will hit start. Everything is good, I'll just hit start. Okay, now the process is going on, even the progress bar is showing over here. So once this process is being going on, just keep the back of your phone to be open. I'll tell you why, because I need to pull off the battery the moment it is done. Actually, the reason is that once it's done and I press exit, the phone will restart. You do not allow the phone to restart fully. That is the most important thing over here. So that is the reason you see the progress is going over here. It says recovery in this disk, and once it says pass. So once it says pass, I'm just pressing exit and I'm just pulling off the battery at once. It says pass and pulled up the battery. I'll just wait for 6 to 7 seconds over here. I unplug it also. Okay, I'm just waiting for some time. So once it says pass, I hit the exit button in Odin and instantly I pull off the battery. I'm just waiting for 6 to 7 seconds here. So now it's done, I guess. I'm just inserting the battery again, just holding back the back like this. So it's for safety measure actually for the phone. Okay, now what I need to do is that instead of volume down button, I will press the volume up button. The volume up, the lock screen button and the home screen button, or the power button also, it says. The three buttons you need to press at the same time. You keep on pressing it until the BIOS screen comes. You need to enter the BIOS of the phone actually over here. Yeah, this is it. This particular screen comes, you will see, so it's good actually. So now there are several options, and over here the touch won't actually work. So you need the volume up and down button to navigate and the power button to select. So at first I need to wipe data or factory reset. This particular option I have to select and wipe out all the data. So I have selected that, and I'm just pressing it. Yeah, it's selected. It says yes, wipe all user data, or no. Yeah, I want to wipe all user data, so I'm selecting yes. It's going on, formatting the user data and all. And after this process is done, I also have to wipe the cache partition. Okay, it's done, data wipe complete. Now there is a separate option that says wipe cache partition. I need to go over there, navigate using this volume up and down button, then select the wipe cache partition. No or yes, wipe cache. Yes, I would like to wipe the cache off, so I'm just wiping it off. See, the process is going on. Cache wipe complete. Okay, once this is done, then I need to install the zip folders. You remember at first I have copied the 2 zip folders in my SD card, so I need to install them one by one. So I go to install zip, select it, choose zip from storage SD card 1. Yeah, storage SD card, this is external SD card, so I'm again selecting this. Now I'm using the volume up and key button to navigate. You remember that I have created a folder that says ROM. Yeah, over here is a folder ROM. Again selecting it. Now at first I have to install this unofficial i9082.zip for this particular file. I need to install, then I will install the gaps one. So that first I'm installing this one. I'm selecting this. It says no or yes install. I need to install it. So it's opening update package, the installation process. Yeah, installing update. You can see the process is going on over here at the bottom of the screen. You will follow. Once this installation is done, I have to install the other one actually. It will take some time, so give it some time, it will go along. See, the progress bar is showing the installation progress. Okay, it's done. Install from SD card complete, it says at the bottom. Now I need to install the other file. So again I'm going to the external storage device, navigating down to the ROM folder. Here it is, and now the gaps kk2140606.sign.zip. I need to install this, so I'm selecting it. Again it says no or yes install gaps. Yeah, I need to install it, so I'm hitting yes. Again it says installing update in the Google Apps Android 4. This is actually the KitKat file, so it says installing files at the button. So the installation progress is going on. The progress bar is also showing the installation happening. Okay, install from SD card complete. So both the installations are done. Now I just need to reboot my phone. So I'm just navigating to go back, selecting it. Okay, reboot system. Now at the top only it says reboot system. Now I'm selecting it. So the phone is now rebooting. Please make sure that this will take some time actually, because this ensures that the KitKat Android 4.4 KitKat is being installed in your Samsung Galaxy Grand Duos. It will take some time actually. Yeah, now once you see this particular Synergen mode is coming on, it confirms that yeah, you are in the right track actually. Okay, now as it will take some time, I will let you know some important points in between. The thing is that please make sure that you look at the video very carefully, very minutely, and follow each and every steps properly, because it's not that complicated process, but you need to make sure that each and every steps are carried on smoothly and intelligently, so that way you are able to upgrade it hassle free actually. So at this point of time, it's nothing else. You just need to wait and watch what happens, because your phone is actually seeing Android or actually verifying the upgrade for the very first time. So it will take some time for your phone to do all the steps over there, to arrange everything starting from the BIOS, from the ROM, the backend, everything. I'm just actually holding up my video over here. The reason is that because it's a very installation procedure, so I wanted to make sure that all of the users who are here to watch the video actually sees it properly and goes through all the steps very minutely and very carefully. Please don't get bored actually, but the thing is that it's helpless. I even can't help it over here also. Just need to make sure the process is perfect. Also in between, since I'm getting some time, I need to make sure, yeah, okay, it's done right over here. So it says that to get started setting up your phone, select your language and continue. Obviously I want to select English because okay, these particular, just wait, yeah, English India. I'm from India, so I'm selecting English India. Whatever country you are in or the language you're comfortable in, you can select that. So after that I'm hitting next. Okay, it says log into existing account or create a new account. You can usually use create a new account, but I already have an account with over here, so I'm just using mine for login to existing. Okay, it says to select the Wi-Fi. Yeah, if the Wi-Fi region is with you, then you need to select it. Yeah, this is my Wi-Fi actually. Okay, it says me to give the password. I'll just give the password. Just sorry for that. I just. Okay, here I've given my password. It's just confirming my Wi-Fi. Sorry, yeah, checking for, yeah, okay. Now it says to log into the ID, so I'll just do it because I have an ID of my own. Just for the reason, I'm just shifting the camera so that I can give my ID and password over here. No issues with you also, because you all can create a new account with them and register over there, hassle free. Okay, here comes my password. Okay, yes, I'm done. So I'm hitting login. So it says logging in actually. Do you have a Google account? These are pretty much simple steps. You know how to do that. So again, I have to give my email ID and password of my Google account. So I'm just making sure that I give it properly. Just a sec. Hold on. I know at the last this may become some boring, but actually you need to make sure that you do it each and every step properly. Just a sec, I'm just giving my password now. Okay, yeah, now it's done. It says by signing in you are agreeing. Yeah, I do agree. Okay, like, as you know, this is very straightforward process actually. It is signing in using my Google account and all. Okay, since I have already used my phone previously with Jelly Bean, so I had this backup and rest of facility already with them. So yeah, everything is checked. It's okay with me. So I'm just hitting next over here. Set up payment info. I don't need it now. I'll set my payment info later on. So I'm just doing it later. Okay, now my phone is being restored with of all the informations and all. Just give it some time. Okay, now it says access my location GPS. These are very basic settings. You much more aware of that. So it is auto updated my date and time, everything. Setup is complete. I'm hitting finish. Okay, welcome. So the welcome screen comes. It says, you see, actually my wallpaper is a bit different than the one. See, this particular screen, the KitKat has come. Now to verify whether it's KitKat or not, I just go to settings over here. You will see the whole thing has actually changed from Jelly Bean. Okay, now over here it says about phone. I am going to about phone. The model number, it's something like, it's Android version 4.4.2, as you can see over here. So that means I have successfully upgraded my phone to Android 4.4.2, or better known as KitKat. Thanks for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel so that I can get back to you with much more interesting updates. If you have any queries, please feel free to ask me over here. Thanks once again.